Despite heavy police patrols in Johannesburg and the southern city of Durban, violence has escalated in the past couple of days. So far, 6 people have been killed in the violence mainly targeted at Somalis, Ethiopians, Congolese, Nigerians, Zimbabweans, Malawians and other immigrants. South Africa's ruling party, the African National Congress, has strongly condemned the violence. In a strongly worded statement, the ANC said, and I quote, "Over the last couple of weeks, our nation has been engulfed in a shameful wave of attacks by some amongst us against our country's immigration population. Regardless of the cause of these barbaric deeds, the African National Congress regards them as criminal acts against vulnerable and defenseless people who have sought refuge, solace and economic prosperity in our country." President Jacob Zuma is in the meantime expected to address Parliament on the xenophobic attacks. Durban's impoverished townships have been at the heart of the clashes between locals and immigrants. Over 1,000 foreigners in Durban have fled their homes and are now living in makeshift camps under police guard. In the camps, many say they are scared of the developments.
If they take us back to our countries, maybe it's going to get better because we end up dying here, you see. We love to stay in South Africa, but if the South Africans doesn't like us to stay here, then... And worse, they don't tell us to go, they just deter. Some of us, they're being killed.
For some of them, the thought of going back to their country is hardly one they wish to consider.
I used to think that South Africa is a good country because in our country there is war. We can't say that we want to go back home because it's even there too there is war, they're killing people. And now I take South Africa as a bad country because they're killing us for no reason.
On Wednesday, Johannesburg was on high alert for most of the day, with many shopkeepers shutting their stores as fears of renewed xenophobic attacks in Gauteng surfaced. Meanwhile, Malawi says it will repatriate its nationals from South Africa, while Zimbabwe has also condemned the attacks by locals who accuse foreigners of taking their jobs. At least 62 people died in xenophobic attacks that swept South Africa in 2008. Mwongeli, CCTV.